Welcome to day 13. This is my weekly check in, and this week taught me something I didn't quite expect. Welcome back to I Can and I Will at 60. My name is Cheryl, and I am documenting how I am changing my life at 60 by creating health, discipline, and abundance. And I'm doing that by keeping my word to myself one day at a time. I have my notes. Let's talk about the 3 things that went well this week. I posted every day and I worked on my business every day. And guess what? My channel grew a little bit. I actually have 1 subscriber. Hey there. Thank you. I see you. And I actually have 63 views. That's amazing. Um, Last week I told you that I am doing this completely organically. And my friends or my family, nobody knows about this channel yet. So I am really excited at the growth that I've seen in 1 week. The 3 challenge things that I had this week was I definitely started to get in my head and overthink things. Um, I was feeling tired because my schedule got busy, and I noticed that I can get easily distracted. And what did I learn? Let's talk about this. Last week, I talked about I wanted to learn more about creating my thumbnails. So I did figure that out. And now I also figured out that the text on my thumbnails were a little bit too long. So I went back and I changed that to be short. So I feel pretty good about that. And again, this is a learning process. So I'll learn more as time goes on. And I also learned, like I just said, that I notice how I get easily distracted. So I really had some time to work on my business this week, and some great opportunities came up for other markets and other little farmers markets around town that would like to have my products in their stand all the time. And I really started to I really started to get in my head about that, like, oh no, I don't have time and I can't do this and I can't do that. And I just really needed to take a step back and just breathe and just take things one step at a time. And I felt better about it. So again, I noticed how I could get distracted and I reeled myself back in. And I felt really good about that. Oh, yes. So another thing that I've learned this week is about the angles of which I'm shooting videos. And I've been really keeping it simple as far as not a lot of editing and not a lot of fancy things, because I will definitely get in my head, I will overthink things, and then I won't post. So I even though I'm learning about some different angles to keep things kind of fresh, I'll be including that this week as I'm posting. And another thing that I learned is when I have like a day off, I really try to batch film so I knew like what the next idea would be. So I went ahead and just filmed it because, again, lots of things happening. And it was so wonderful to have some videos and not a way to say, oh, I don't have to do that today. So that felt really good to figure that out. And it probably just sounds so simple, but it's really something that I didn't think about before. And what the thing that I really learned this week that I didn't expect to learn was that sometimes I really believe that we expect change to happen quickly or overnight, and we expect to see big results. But I really noticed that as I show up every single day and just be consistent, no matter how small it may seem, I show up differently. I I notice like I'm standing taller. I feel more confident, and I'm not replaying in my head over and over, oh, what if I did that? What if I did that? What if I did this? I actually just did something and it feels so good. And it actually gives me more clarity when I actually do something and show up. I hope that makes sense. So, where are you showing up for yourself this week? Comment down below because I would really love to hear about it. And don't forget to comment, I can and I will. Let's go ahead and do this together. I'll see you tomorrow. By keeping my word to myself, calm down.